Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and I'm here to do another video on trading cards. Of course, what else am I going to do? That's not true. So, someday I'll do something else just to trick everyone, but today we are going to stick with trading cards. Before we open this very mysterious looking package here on the table, if you can't guess what it is, it's right there. But yeah, let's look at our top cards of the day. We just opened our second box of this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set by this manufacturer. It is a bootleg set for sure, totally unlicensed, definitely unlicensed. A lot of questionable aspects to it. Stolen artwork, weird font choices, all that kind of stuff. But at the top end, the cards are actually kind of amazing. I had only seen them on Instagram before, but I pulled two of them from this box. Yeah, that's right. One box, I pulled two top end numbered cards, Donatello and a Leo. Both amazing. They feature these little enamel style paintings kind of embedded into the card there, and also, nice gold edge. And then each one is numbered to 250. So these are both serialized Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cards. How cool is that? Yeah, so those are my top two cards. I'm putting Leo in the top spot just because, he's the leader. Although technically I prefer Donatello. But anyway, those are our cards. Okay, so let's get this opened now and find out what it is. As you can see at the top, I have a pretty good guess what this is. But, you never know. Somebody might have sent me the wrong thing or not sent me the thing I wanted, or I could have a different package. There's all sorts of reasons I might be wrong. Although, in this case, I think I got it right. Interesting shipping style here for sure. Okay, so this is very hard to open. I love Gundam. You know that about me, right? I open a lot of Gundam cards on the channel. I have a lot of Gundam cards. I have a lot of different Gundam sets. I actually think I probably have every kind of set that's ever been made somewhere. You haven't seen them all, but somewhere around here. This, though, I had not bought now, obviously. I've known about it forever, obviously. I mean, this thing has been around for a couple years now. This is the second edition of it. The third edition is actually out right now, and you can buy it. So there's 3 total editions of this product. These are, I have to say their name. I'm really sorry. They're Cardass Mobile Suit Gundam, the Witch of Mercury cards. So these are based specifically on the Witch of Mercury release of Gundam, which was one of the more recent... oh, maybe this isn't a Witch of Mercury one. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. This is just generalized Gundam. Okay, yeah, this is not Witch of Mercury, just general Gundam. But anyway, the thing is, though, the reason I got these and the reason I kind of avoided them for a long time is these are officially licensed. So Bandai, this is official cards. They're from Japan, not from China. You saw I got it from FedEx package. This was not from AliExpress. Although AliExpress vendors do sell this, what happens is this is really confusing, right? If you buy a Chinese product like this one, like this is printed, this is made in China, right? Chinese characters all over it, Mandarin, right? All over it. That will be cheap because it was printed in China and it's being sold by a Chinese vendor on AliExpress. There's no import problems there. It's very cheap. On the other hand, there's 2 other types of products that are often sold on the exact same vendors that we buy the Chinese cards from, right? So, C1 Luxury, Anime Card Store, they also sell Western cards and Japanese cards. And for Western cards, you'll sometimes see Panini sports cards on there. They're probably bootlegs, but they're very expensive, even for bootlegs, right? They're sometimes more expensive than the real product would be. So don't buy those from AliExpress vendors. Often you'll also see newer sets come out there. Like I saw the Blizzard Legacy Collection, which is a new top set. Some of those blasters were being sold on C1 Luxury Store for $100 a blaster. Those are $20 blasters. You should not be paying $100 for those. So yeah, that you're seeing the reverse of import there. The other one though is Japan. So Japanese products are often sold on AliExpress, and sometimes it's the only way you can get them. For example, the Monster Girl encyclopedia sets are nearly impossible to import out of Japan unless you're in Japan, right? You have to go there and buy it from a store because there's a lot of laws in Japan. You wouldn't be able to export something like that normally, right? You have to be a private citizen doing it, not a company. And so getting that stuff out is difficult, and so it costs more, a lot more, twice or 2 or 3 times more. It's the same with this. So this is a Japanese product. If you buy this in Japan, it will be about $40, in yen, right? About $40. If you buy it from AliExpress, it'll be about $80, about twice the cost or more, right? So careful. If you see these on AliExpress or really any card-ass product, it's going to be marked up, so you can get it cheaper elsewhere. I got this from Amazon, not from Amazon, but from a vendor on Amazon who sent it. As you see, they shipped it separately from Amazon. Amazon kind of has this like vendor marketplace, almost like AliExpress in a way. It's kind of hidden on there, and it looks like regular Amazon stuff, but when you order from those types of vendors, it doesn't ship through Amazon. It ships separately, just as if you bought it from eBay or something. And I actually got this for $35, which is less than its official cost. So I'm very happy with that. As you can see, the box design here, almost identical to the Monster Girl Encyclopedia box. Same exact designs, same pack designs. This is the Japanese style packs. And on the back here, we've got a lot of warnings, all in Japanese, not in Chinese, not in Mandarin. Yeah, so I love this export warning down here. The sale or export of this product outside of Japan to third parties not listed on the packaging is strictly prohibited, right? And that's what I was kind of talking about, is you can't export things as a company. You can as a private citizen, although that warning makes it look like you can't, right? The company really wants, like Bandai, really wants you to think you can't. But there's something called right of first sale. You can go look that up on Wikipedia. It's a very famous international doctrine in law, and right of first sale is something that gets attacked often, even at our Supreme Court in America. It gets attacked, but it always wins. And the reason it wins is because it's the basis for international trade in many cases, right? And if a company succeeded in making right of first sale no longer a legal doctrine, that would destroy libraries. Libraries would not be able to exist anymore. Their entire basis for existence, their legal basis, is right of first sale. The fact that a librarian bought the book first means they can loan it to someone else. Book publishers would love that that didn't happen, right? They would love that everyone had to buy the book and no one could loan books, right? If book publishers had their way, they would have a law that said you're not allowed to loan a book to a friend. It's illegal, right? That they would love to have that law. I know it sounds silly, but they would absolutely love to have that law. And if they could, they would in a second do that, right? They'll tell you they wouldn't, but in 1 second they would do that. And the reason we know that is because they're the ones that attack right at first sale all the time. It's always book publishers or magazine publishers or textbook publishers, right? They hate it because US students often get the version of the textbook that was sold in India. It's the same exact textbook, but because it was sold in India, it's like 90% cheaper, right? It's again, this right of first sale thing. It is such an important legal doctrine, and the reason that I'm allowed to import this and no one can really sue me, Bandai can't sue me because I'm a private person, right? I'm not a company. I'm not reselling it. All right, enough of that talk. Sorry, I do a lot of legal work, and so I rant about legal stuff a lot, but we'll get into the cards here. So there are, how many packs in here? 20 packs? I think there's 20 packs in here. The entire set only has 50 cards. So it's a small set. It's another reason I kind of avoided it for a while, because we're going to be swimming in dupes. What I want to do today is maybe open, oh, I don't know, why don't we open like half of this box? Oh, there's a lot more in here than I thought. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, that's fine, 10. Yeah, we'll open half the box, and we'll save the other half of the box for something else. I don't know what yet, but I'll come up with something. But we'll save that. We'll open these. And let's get into it. Oh yeah, these are Japanese packs. Tiny, tiny set. Like I said, it's only 50 cards in the whole set. They have kind of that inverted rarity system where there are, almost half the cards are in the top rarity tier. They're only going to get like 3 in this whole box. So finding all the ends is impossible, even though it's only a 50 card set. Again, just a reason I don't like it, a reason I was avoiding it. But we are going to look at it because, to be honest, these are the only officially licensed Gundam trading cards being published today. There aren't any others. All the other sets we look at are bootlegs. These are the only officially licensed ones still being made. There are officially licensed sets from the past that also still being made. Wait, I guess I had I must have the rarities all mixed up in my head. N and R must be very low, and UR must be the top rarity. Sorry about that, because this N here looks very common. Here's another one. So this is Enhanced Persons number 5. Okay. And then we have the VC Rolla. At least they've got, backs that aren't just the same back. And then here we have an R. So is it the case that it'll be like N and then R is a parallel version, or is R going to be different characters? Because I noticed that's like foiled, right? I wonder if it'll be the case that the rares are foiled versions of the non-rare. There's the aerial rebuild. It's a beautiful card. I'm not gonna lie, it's very pretty. It's not. I don't have any here. It's not quite as cool as the dual Gundam cards, but that is a very nice looking card. And these all say Witch of Mercury on them, so I still don't know why. I had the impression that these were Witch of Mercury sets. It's there. Okay, that's why. It's just in super, super tiny print down there. God, okay, sorry. So yeah, these are all for Witch of Mercury, and there's been 3 of them. Okay, good. I thought I had that right at the beginning, and I took it back because I was like, wait a second. But no, that is correct. Yeah, 5 cards in a pack, 50 card set. We are going to be just swimming in dupes, as you can see here. I can pile dupes over. Oh, where can I pile dupes? I'll pile dupes up here. So that'll be our dupe pile. There is a Zord Heavy. Nice. I haven't seen Witch of Mercury yet. I should watch that. Now I feel kind of bad because I haven't seen it. It's one of it's like the new one, and I just haven't seen it yet. A lot of pilot cards in this one. As a Gundam fan, I'm certainly more interested in the mechs than in the pilots. But I'll take whatever I can get. So this is our first SR. So of all the cards on the table, this is actually the highest tier card we've pulled so far. An SR. And if we look at the rarity system, there's 10 SRs, and above that is UR. They're good. Me, I'm always about the graphic design work on the card more than anything else. It's what I'm always talking about. Perfect example is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cards again, right? These are bootleg cards, printed very cheaply and designed very cheaply too. And you can tell, because I point this out every time I open them, but you can see here clearly the designers forgot to set bold on that, right? The SSR is meant to be bold, and they forgot to set it. And so this SSR is not bolded, it's just thin style font. And then also, it's just garish looking to be in general. So like not great graphic design on these. Whereas here you've got very good graphic design because you have this sort of cross pattern here with two colors and two colors, and then the character sits off center slightly. And so the center is actually coming through kind of the shoulder of the character, which I think gives the card a really good framing and balance. Sorry, I can talk about art all day long. I'll try to stop. You don't ever want to go to a museum with these. They end up kicking us out at the end of the day. For our anniversary, for our honeymoon, I made my wife go to like every museum in New York City. And then we went to Niagara Falls for like the actual fun honeymoon part. It's interesting that we have not pulled more dupes yet, given how small this set is. I expected to be pulling a lot more dupes than this, a lot sooner. There's an interesting looking one there. That's a Demi Trainer. That's an R again. And here we have Prospera, looking like a Char wannabe with that helmet on there. Again, there's 3 different boxes of these available, and they all are these kind of small mini sets of just 50 cards in the set, which is not very much. But I think you really have to. Yeah, I don't know. I would not recommend buying this type of a box unless, like I did, you can get it, you know, cheap, like cheaper than it should be, which is how I got it. Otherwise, yeah, this is not a great deal. I don't think these cards. We're gonna have so many dupes here today. Here is another neck. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me see how I can fix this. Hang on, I'm gonna pause and fix that. I hit the arm, obviously. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. Yeah. I mean, I used like this arm to keep the camera up above the table, and yeah, if you bump it, that happens. Gun Volva. Amazing. Ooh, that's nice. That's an SR again. That's a really... Okay, yeah, I changed my mind. These are very good cards. I'm going to... Here, what we're going to do is change this up a bit and put the pilots kind of over here and move these Gundams down here. So we have some more room up there for the SRs that we're going to pull, or if we pull a UR. Which I hope we pull at least one. Probably only one in the whole box. It's difficult. I haven't been back to Japan in a very long time, so I don't know where these are sold these days. Like, I don't know if they sell this in a grocery store or like a Lawson's, or if this is only going to be sold at a specialty store. Like a specialty hobby store, maybe. That's a dupe again. It's only 2 dupes. And then that is another aerial with a very cool flight unit on the back. Not bad, huh? What I think we're gonna do with the other half of the box is wait for my Dual Gundam 2 box to get here, and then I can do like a three-way Gundam battle with official cards against unofficial cards. That'll be fun. This is not a dupe. There's a lot of green-eyed Gundams looking down here. Zolwart. There's a name for you. Yeah, this is crazy that we haven't pulled a dupe. I'm starting to think though maybe it's the case where like the box half and half or something. Like by pulling half the way I did, the other half is going to be exactly the same. I mean, I don't know that. I'm just guessing. Here's another SR. And we got 4 packs left. These. See what we can get. Yeah, so these are all new still. It's kind of neat. I think if any of the Asian sets had this small of a card pool, we would be just swimming in dupes. I am very impressed that we're not. But I kind of get the impression that we're going to pay for that on the other side. Like the other side is just going to be this exact set again or something. All right. Now I've got to decide what to film next. I don't know, maybe I'll finally do Blackpink. I keep talking about that. I never have done it. I think like one of them are in a movie now, so maybe that'll help. That looks like oh, that's a pilot. Is that right there maybe? Oh. Delance's Soul, nice. But not a dupe again. I should note the card stock on these feels really different from the stock you get from the AliExpress sets. It's kind of like plain card stock a little bit. Kind of like that, I think. There's another dupe. Oh, we've gotten 3 dupes of that one. That's what I was sort of expecting. Now this is a dupe as well, right? This we already have, I think. Yeah, right there. And then Elan Ceres. Oh, there's just 2. Well, that must be the main character. Again, sorry, I haven't actually seen The Witch of Mercury one yet. I really should get around to watching it. I don't know where. But yeah, I'll find a copy somewhere. I'll find it. Maybe my friend will drop one in a bay somewhere. I can fish it out. That is a dupe as well. That's the dupe of the very first card we pulled. Now we're like getting to dupes, right? These are all dupes. That's a dupe. This is a dupe. Yeah. It's a full pack of dupes now. That's a dupe. And if I'm not wrong, this is also a dupe. Okay, well that was disappointing. It's gonna happen. The entire pack is dupes. It's gonna happen sometimes. Can't stop it. All right. Still not complaining. It's not a bad set. I do I am very happy that I did not pay $60 for one of these. I've had it in my cart many, many times on AliExpress and been like, I should just do it. I should try it. I know it's super expensive, but at least I could talk about it. But I waited and I finally found one for like I said, $35 or something. And at that price, I'm not mad. But it is good to get some confirmation that it's pretty much exactly what I expected. And yeah, that's kind of nice, I guess. So now I know I don't need to go and buy like the whatever the next the first or the third edition, because they're also just little 50 card sets like this, and I can't imagine them being any different, dupe wise at least. Now this is it's not a dupe. Interesting. Oh, it is a dupe. I just put it down. I put it in the wrong spot. Okay, sorry. That is a dupe. I think our last card here is actually some sort of a hit. That is an SR. Well, all right then. Gundam Interact, I guess. So there you go. That is Card Asses. And I'm sorry. They named themselves that. I did not name them that. It's not my fault. That is their Gundam set, and that's what it looks like. You will get a lot of dupes. So hope you like dupes. But not a bad set at all. It's good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video here, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and now you know what these are, and you also hopefully have a better understanding of why the pricing is the way it is with this kind of a thing on AliExpress. It's that import problem from Japan that I was talking about. That's the issue. And so you really want to buy from a private citizen who exported it on eBay or Amazon or something like that, and not from a vendor, because they will have paid a lot of money for it and they need to get their money back. Okay, bye-bye. I'll talk to you later.